The Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 25, the 10 bridesmaids. When that day comes, the kingdom of heaven will be like this. 10 bridesmaids went out with their lamps to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, while the others were sensible. The foolish bridesmaids took their lamps as they were and did not bring extra oil. But those who were sensible brought with their lamps flasks of oil. As the bridegroom delayed, they all grew drowsy and fell asleep. But at midnight a call rang out, "The bridegroom is here, come out and meet him." All the maidens woke up at once and trimmed their lamps. Then the foolish one said to the wise, "Give us some oil, for our lamps are going out." The wise ones answered, "There may not be enough for both of you and us. You had better go to the shop and buy for yourselves." They were out buying oil when the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went with him to the wedding feast, and the doors were shut. Later the rest of the maidens arrived and called out, "Lord, Lord, open the door for us." But he answered, "I tell you, I do not know you. So stay away, for you do not know the day or the hour." The parable of the talents. Imagine someone who before going abroad summoned his servants to entrust his property to them. He gave 5 talents of gold to one, 2 to another, and 1 to a third, each one according to his ability, and he went away. The one who received the 5 talents went at once to do business with the money and gained another 5. The one who received 2 did the same and gained another 2. But the one with 1 talent dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and asked them for their accounts. The one who received 5 talents came with another 5 talents, saying, "Sir, you entrusted me with 5 talents, but see, I have gained 5 more with them." The master answered, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Since you have been faithful in little things, I will entrust much more to you. Come and share the joy of your master." Then the one who had 2 talents came and said, "Sir, you entrusted 2 talents to me. I have 2 more which I gained with them." The master said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Since you have been faithful in little things, I will entrust you with much more. Come and share the joy of your master." Finally, the one who had received 1 talent came and said, "Sir, I know that you are an exacting man. You reap what you have not sown and gather where you have not scattered seed. I was afraid, so I hid your money in the ground. Here, take what is yours." But his master replied, "Wicked and lazy servant, so you knew that I reap where I have not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Then you should have deposited my money in the bank, and you would have given it back to me with interest on my return. Now take the talent from him and give it to the one who has 10. For the one who has, more will be given, and he will have in abundance. But from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away from him. As for that useless servant, throw him out into the dark, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth." The last judgment. When the Son of Man comes in his glory with all his angels, he will sit on the throne of glory. All the nations will be brought before him, and as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats, so will he divide them, placing the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. The king will say to those on his right, "Come, blessed of my Father, take possession of the kingdom prepared for you from the beginning of the world. For I was hungry, and you fed me. I was thirsty, and you gave me to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me into your house. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to see me." Then the upright will ask him, "Lord, when did we see you hungry and give you food, thirsty and give you drink, or a stranger and welcomed you, or naked and clothed you? When did we see you sick or in prison and go to see you?" The king will answer, "Truly, I say to you, whenever you did this to one of the least of my brothers, you did it to me." Then he will say to those on his left, "Go away from me, you cursed ones, into the eternal fire which has been prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you did not give me anything to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, and you did not welcome me into your house. I was naked, and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, and you did not visit me." They too will ask, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty, naked or a stranger, sick or in prison, and did not help you? The king will answer them, Truly, I say to you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do it to me. And they will go into eternal punishment, but the just to eternal life.